Hey guys, my name is April Haney. I'm a LPN. I'm a student at Fairmont State University. Going back to get my bachelor's. I'm here today to present some information on infection control and hand washing. Okay, after you guys leave here today, you should be able to list some of the reasons why residents and patients are at risk for getting infections, cycles of infections, and how to break the cycle. Do you guys know the most important thing about your job?
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Very good. Very good.
Wash your hands.
Very good. Well, infection control helps hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living homes, and places where health care is provided. It stops the spread of infections and germs to patients, residents, staff, families, people that come and go. You guys know that bacteria, from any of the MRSA and staph and things like that can get on your clothes. You can take it home to your family. The best way to prevent that, like I said, is hand washing. Not only do we need to practice it at work, but at home. It also helps take care of our residents. Many of our residents and even older people and babies, they're more at risk for breathing problems and things of that nature, to where any little germ, minute germs, that are everywhere that we don't even know, we get them by touching the desk, touching doorknobs, people coughing, because you guys know that they lay around, they're airborne, they're just everywhere. They grow and multiply very quickly, very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and present my PowerPoint. I forgot my little clicker, so I have to do it by hand. This is about hand washing. You guys all see it. I know it's kind of hard because you're all around here. It was made up by me. I'm an LPN. There's no sound. Some fun facts about hand washing: up to half of men and a quarter of women fail to wash their hands. I mean, that's a big number when you think about it, especially when they go to the bathroom, after they use the bathroom. Statistics say 96% of the people say that they wash their hands, but only 67% actually do wash their hands when they come from the bathroom. Right-handed people tend to wash their left hand more than their right hand, and vice versa. Left-handed people tend to wash their right hand more than they do their right hand. I thought that was really neat fact. We have between 2 and 10 million bacteria between our fingertip and our elbow. That's a lot. I mean, considering your whole body and how much people, have exposed throughout the day when they're at work and things of that nature. Damp hands spread more bacteria and germs than dry hands. I didn't know that. And they say because of moisture. Moisture in warm areas. You guys know, like from residents who have little colds and things of that nature, that bacteria and germs harbor there. The number of germs on your fingers doubles after you use the bathroom. From people, when they wipe and they flush the toilet, that's not one of the things that get washed all the time. Germs can stay alive on your hands from 3 to 24 hours, and some germs can last from 3 to 10 days. That's why it's really important. And millions of germs hide under watches, rings, and bracelets. That's why when you do wash your hands, make sure you try to wash, up to your elbows and things that need to rinse and dry together. Do you guys know how big a centimeter is? If you think about your fingertip, just the very tip of your finger is a square centimeter. You have 100,000 germs just in that little area. And just think how much skin you have. Hand washing is important. Routine hand washing prevents the spread of disease, so make sure that you scrub them. According to a survey conducted by the CDC, 10 million Americans contract illnesses every year due to bacteria on the hands, and around 80,000 of them die. And just think a lot of those are elderly people who are in a nursing home, because just the little tiny germ that they have leads to other germs, and causes other bacteria and infection. Looking at the alarming hand washing facts, one can conclude that it is very important to keep one's hands thoroughly washed and clean at all times to prevent illnesses and infectious diseases. How diseases spread. Infectious diseases can be spread in a variety of ways. Germs, are everywhere. They can live on doorknobs, faucets, Kleenexes, on your hands for up to 24 hours, sometimes, like I said, 3 to 10 days. Germs also travel through the air, airborne. Because of this simple handshake, opening a door or a sneeze, infection can spread throughout the community. Luckily, those infectious germs can be stopped before you make them sick. How may you ask? By simply washing your hands. The proper washing of your hands and doing it often helps prevent common colds, the flu, and virtually all food-related illnesses. Proper hand washing. Wet your hands. Technical difficulties. Make sure you use soap. Wash your hands. Make sure you wash them very thoroughly, scrubbing all areas for at least 15 to 30 seconds. Rinse your hands, thoroughly rinse them from your elbow to your fingertips. Dry them, make sure they're completely dry, because like I said, moist, more germs. Make sure you dry them and turn your water off. You guys know that when you can't wash your hands, they now have alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Make sure they are alcohol-based. If they're not alcohol-based hand sanitizers, they're not doing any good. And actually, the CDC has proven that alcohol-based hand sanitizers are actually a little bit more effective than hand washing, just because they actually kill germs. I have a little video. Is this the proper way to wash your hands? My little nephew made this video, and I'll let you guys watch it real quick and see if you guys can tell me if he properly washed his hands.
And it's time for dinner.
Nope.
So is that the proper way you wash your hands?
No.
And I have another demonstration, and you guys tell me if this is the more realistic, proper way to wash your hands.
Alright, Zach, it's time for dinner. Come on, wash your hands.
Okay.
Is that a more realistic way that you wash your hands? Try to always use something to turn the water off, because it kind of helps with the save germs.
So let's see.
Washing with alcohol-based hand sanitizer, like I said, the statistics have shown that it does help. If you can't wash your hands all the time, it is a different alternative. They do prevent dryness and things of that nature. And make sure that they do have alcohol in them, therefore anything else lotion-based or anything is not recommended.
She told us we was not to do a big check.
And when you do wash your hands, you should wash your hands after using the bathroom, after changing a diaper, before and after you eat. after sneezing or coughing, before and after handling foods, especially meat or poultry, touching unclean equipment or surfaces, after handling animals, after smoking, after handling money, when coming in from outside, more often when someone in your house is sick, whenever they look dirty. That's pretty much, I mean, you guys know there's lots of things that we do every day that we need to wash our hands, and a lot of people don't. Do you guys have any questions? Thank you for your time. Have a good evening.
You too.
I'm sorry to hold you guys up. I know you guys have lots of stuff to do.
Now we'll go get wrote up for then late.
I know.